Good evening, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. Today our video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to demonstrate the Wevac chamber vacuum sealer. They contacted me to see if I wanted to demonstrate their product, and in return I get one of them to keep. And of course I said yes. So I will have a link down below. If you're interested in ordering one, you get a 15% discount if you use my link. So a lot of you are familiar with a chamber vacuum sealer. The advantage of having one is you can vacuum your bags if they have liquid in them, and it doesn't spill out into the chamber, and it preserves your whatever product you have in the bag. It preserves it a whole lot longer. I like to do, like when I shell my peas, I don't wash them. I just vacuum them and put them in the refrigerator, and the freezer, and they'll keep. I'm telling you, they keep for more than 6 to 8 months. I've had some in there 2 years that were still good. When I bring them out, I wash them and cook them. So you don't want to get water on them. You want to put your stuff in the freezer that's fresh like that. You don't want any water on it. You want it perfectly dry, and it keeps a lot longer. So today I'm going to vacuum just a portion of a yellow squash that I picked out of my garden. And then I'm going to take that yellow squash and I'm going to put some liquid in with it and vacuum that and show you how it'll vacuum with the liquid. This machine also has a marinade cycle where you can set it to just marinate your meat. You can custom set the amount of time you want it to vacuum, or it has an automatic that's what I would use all the time, is the automatic, I'm sure. But I'm going to show you how it works. So Wevac is the company, and I'll have a link down below for you to go to their website, and my link for you to get 15% off. And thank you, Wevac, for sending me the vacuum chamber, and I know I'm going to enjoy it for many years to come. So let's get over to the machine and let me show y'all what it'll do. Okay, I tried to zoom in. You have the one that's just preset for your bags. You can customize it, marinate, and then if you want to have a roll of bag material and you want to make your own bag size, you can seal on either end or both ends, whatever, when it comes time. So you make your own bags with the seal, or sometimes you may just want to seal up something without vacuuming it, but you want to make sure that it's sealed and going to hold. I would say resealing some potato chips or something into one of the bags that was sealed. You would just use the seal function. So I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute and get a bag ready to seal and show y'all how it works on the customized. Now you just raise the lid up and you have a bar here. Let me see if I can get this where you can see. You have a bar right here that you put your bag over, and you make sure that it's between the bar and these clips here that holds the bag in place. Then your bag lays in this chamber and until it's sealed, and then you take it out. Okay, I've put some yellow squash into one of the bags. I'm just going to lay it in the chamber, and I'm going to make sure that it goes behind the clips. And I've got a bag that's way too big because I'm going to open it and I'm going to add some liquid to it, and I'm going to come back and seal it with the water in it to show you all how it seals with liquid. Now I'm going to put it down here on the one that's preset, and all you do is close the lid and let it vacuum. And it has a countdown going right here. Okay, now it's back to 0. It's beeping. And I want to show y'all. See, it's perfectly all vacuum sealed in there. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to cut the seal off, and I'm going to add some water to it. I'm going to put it back in there and show y'all how it seals in a liquid. If you had soup or something like that that you were wanting to put in small servings or to put in the freezer, then that's what you would do. So let me cut the top off, open the seal, and I'll be right back. Okay, I started it and didn't have the camera on. See how I've got the liquid in it, the water? I'm going to put it in the chamber, and I'm going to make sure that the edges of the bag are under the hooks. That just holds it in place. And it's over this silicone bar here that'll hold it. And I'm going to close my lid. I've got it on the automatic. Now it's sealing it. Okay, it's vacuum sealed in there. Nothing's going to come out when you turn it upside down. And you've got your liquid. Now, if you wanted to put some steak in the freezer and put your marinade on it and go ahead and freeze it like this, it's vacuumed, it's not going to run out, and it's going to be marinated when you get ready to take it out and grill it or however you choose to cook it. I really love the vacuum chamber because you can do liquids and it will not spill out. This could be vegetable soup with all the vegetables and the liquids. It could be beans, peas, whatever would have liquid in it, and it's going to seal it perfectly for you to put in the freezer and have your liquid in there with it, and it won't come out. So let me get the camera back over here and we will talk a little bit more about the vacuum chamber. I wanted to talk to you just a little bit more about the machine. It will handle bags up to 9 inches wide, and there is a little ruler inside that you can measure to make sure that you don't have a bag that's too large for the chamber. I think I've covered just about everything on how to marinate. I told you how to make bags from a roll. You cut the length that you want, you seal each end, you seal one end, you fill it, the other end seals during the application of the machine, and you have whatever size. Like if you needed longer than the bags come pre-made, then you can use and make your own the length that you need them. Say you wanted to do as long as it'll fit in the chamber, you wanted to do a bigger piece of fish or something, you can make your own bag. A lot of times it's easier to vacuum if it's already frozen, and then you vacuum seal it. I like to do that on roast and steak and all. I like to go ahead and freeze it and then vacuum it after it's frozen. But it can do either way. So I hope that this has given y'all a little insight into a vacuum chamber. I hope you'll go and check their products out. They do have some that's more expensive than this one. You can look at it and see which one you want, but anything you buy from the website, you'll get a 15% discount if you use the code that's down below, Apron Strings. I appreciate them letting me have a vacuum chamber to show y'all, so I hope that y'all will go and look at their products and that you'll buy you one, and that way you can preserve your food for a whole lot longer than just putting it in a freezer bag and dropping it in the freezer. If it's vacuum sealed and it's got a good tight seal, it'll actually keep for more than a year. I've proven it. I got some meat out the other day that I had vacuum sealed 2.5 years ago, and it was perfect. Now I know that the government doesn't advocate that, but that's how good it is to have a vacuum sealer. It keeps your food for a long time. So I hope y'all will go and look and order. Use my code where you get a discount, and let them know that you appreciate their product and that you saw it on Apron Strings. That'll tell them. And we can get on with our regular videos now. The good Lord bless and keep y'all, and I'll see you in a day or so.